Hello, Tom from Flying Stone, Canada. We are doing a quick move-in inspection for Fsc105. Let's start. So here is pretty much the front of the house. Everything looks nice and clean. The roof was being replaced, I believe, in year 2022 or 23. So it's fairly brand new. Overall in good condition. Driveway looks pretty decent based on the age of the house. It is year to, I believe, 1995. So normal wear and tear. And here is one side of the house. Single looks pretty decent. And all the containers, the garbage collection are clean and empty pretty much. So that is the outside. Here is the garage section. We will go in and do a quick check. Driveway here, we do notice there is a bit of crack, which for the age of the house is pretty decent, normal wear and tear. Other than that, everything looks fine. We are going to do a quick check from the back of the house. So here is the side door. We can go in, and the backyard is pretty nice and clean. This is a corner backyard. This section is pretty much paved, so it's pretty good. Other than that, the deck, lower deck here is in normal wear and tear condition. May need a bit of paint, and also here is the what we call the the hot tub, as so-called as it is condition, not in working condition. This is basically the backyard overall, and everything seems pretty normal, decent here. Here is the back shed where you can have a little cart, but everything else is pretty empty, nothing too much. Here is the back of the backyard. Here on this side, there is a small empty area. Not too much, basically. Pretty nice and clean, no junk or anything in that nature. So this concludes the inspection on the back, and we are going to go into the inside and make a quick inspection as well. Thank you. So now we are doing a quick inspection for the garage. This is a double attached garage. It's pretty nice and clean, all been decent cleaned. And here is the current condition. This heater is being provided as it is. If it's working, it's working. If it is not, it is not. Here is the condition of the different angle. So we are going to test the wall button. And as you can see, this is what they call the quiet style. So the whole track run fairly smooth. And now let's push it again. As you can see, this one is being open and closed pretty decent as well. While we are here, we do the test. The light works well. And now we use this one remote controller, which is going to be provided. So as you can see, it will turn off the garage pretty good, and seems works. Yeah, so the garage door opener all works well. Thank you. So now we are doing the front end inspection. As you can see, there is a bit of crack and there is a bit broken there as well. Overall, it's in good condition. This is a step up. and the screen door overall looks in a good working condition as well. And here is pretty much the inside. Going to remove the shoes here and doing a quick inspection inside as well. So the condition of the house overall here is good. This one has a little bit of paint off, but overall is in decent condition. It's a little bit shaky as you may see, but reasonably solid overall. So this is the door condition. It's closed and turned. It's a pretty decent here. And entrance overall looks good. Now let's turn to the inside of the living room. Again, it's been decently cleaned. The paint is reasonable condition. Everything is in good nature as well. And I'm going to take another angle from the far side of the what they call the living room and do a quick overall check as well. As you can see, they are all in good condition, no damage, no nothing. All the window blinds are being tested. They are in good, decent working condition as well. So now let's go into the closet. This is the closet at the main entrance. And as you can see, they are in pretty good, decent condition. Open, close, reasonably well. No issue here. So now let's go into the section of kitchen area. So here is pretty much the transition. In the kitchen, again, this is the overall condition in pretty decent clean. Let's start from the counter. As you can see, there is a small scratch, but overall it's fine. I think there is a little bit of scratch here, but that's not. Other than that, everything is good. So we did have this water tested already because the So what we are going to do here is to test the water for 30 seconds on full capacity. Make sure there's no backup or anything of that nature. At the same time, we are going to check on, see if there's any leaking or not. Looks like everything is fine, no issue here. And as you can see, there's no backup overall. And let's turn the other side, make sure there's no issue as well. And there's no leaking, no problem. So overall, the countertop looks in decent condition with a little bit of edge, seems swallow a little bit, record as it is. Other than that, everything looks fine. And so it's in a pretty good condition. This is good, this is good. And again, this is pretty good. And we tested this, it's all working properly, no problem. Stove is being cleaned. Inside is pretty decent. We do notice there is a small area which cleaner told us is difficult to get rid of. So it's as it is. And here the same thing, a little bit of scratch here. So the water has no back out. Means it drains properly, and everything here looks fine. We will check the back of the stove once we finish the surface, and also we will do the same to the so-called back of the fridge as well. Just make sure they are all being cleaned reasonably. So everything is fine here. Let's turn this off. And again, everything is good. We did check here. Looks pretty decent. Fridge top is pretty clean. In terms of fridge, it's in good working condition. Everything is fine. A little bit black here. And you can see the rack seems a little bit rust, but doesn't affect normal way of use it. The base looks pretty clean. And we do notice there is what they call tape. So just look at this is broken. Kind of same goes here as well. So record it as it is. Other than that, it seems in good working condition. Okay. So now let's do a quick check on all the drawers. It looks pretty decent. And here we can see they're all pretty good. Well, and here I do notice that there is a little bit peeled off, as you can see. So we recorded it as it is. It could borrow some glue to glue it back. Here is the drawer. So it's pretty good. Okay, so that's the condition here. Now let's pull out the stove and the fridge and check the back. So as you can see, the stove is being pulled out back and everything here looks pretty nice and clean. And also let's check on the fridge back, and here again, nice and clean, no problem. This concludes overall inspection. Before we here looks like the dishwasher, pretty nice and clean, no issue here. And let's just take a picture here. So this concludes the inspection for the kitchen area. Thank you. So now let's start doing the inspection for the so-called dining room. And I just want to give you an overall look on the dining room. It's pretty neat and clean. Ceramic tile floor. Everything else looks pretty decent. Not too much to say here. And other, I think, the screen door, I think we checked already. They open close pretty good. There is a door stopper here, which we put it on for safety purpose. So that concludes the inspection for the living room, the dining room area. Now let's go into the hallway here. As you can see, it's all nice and clean with the laminate floor. Here is the cabinet, looks pretty nice and clean. And light is working. We put thermostat at about 15 degrees. Other than that, rest are pretty good. So this is the door goes into so-called downstairs. Everything is fine. Here we did get this fixed. It looks pretty good. And now let's take a look on the bathroom, the main bath. Everything looks nice and clean. Flooring is pretty nice and clean as well. And we do see there's a small stain, but other than that, everything is good. So for the toilet, what we are going to do is a quick, what we call flush test. Everything looks fine. Again, we let the water run for about so-called 30 seconds. Just make sure everything is good to go. So the water seems flush pretty well. There's no issue here at all. No leaking either. So cleaning here is pretty good. And as you can see, we cover that opening, make it a little bit nice. And as you can see, the water goes pretty well, so it does flow reasonably well. Okay, here is the flooring. You can see, the wall. There is a bit touch paint, not in the best shape, but it is recorded as what it is. And one last thing we do is make sure this part is working properly. So we did hot water tank flush, and just make sure everything is good. So it looks like it's worked pretty well. And also, as you can see, the water flushed very well. So this concludes the inspection at the main bathroom. Overall, it's in a pretty good condition. So now let's go into so-called master bedroom. So the master bedroom is pretty good size with laminate floor as well. Door, everything works well. The paint pretty nice and fresh. We did test the light. They are working properly. And here we do a different angle picture. Looks pretty good. And we tested pretty much the window, curtain, everything, the blinds, they all working very well. And this is pretty solid, no issue, no problem. Door open, close very well, so no problem. So that concludes the inspection of this master bedroom. And we do have a in-suite bathroom. We will come back to do a quick check once we have all the bedroom inspected. So here is the what they call it, a little bit storage area, pretty nice. This is the manhole access to the attic. Here is the second bedroom. Everything looks nice and clean. What they call luxury lino flooring. Pretty nice paint everywhere. So this pretty much, and we do notice this crack a little bit. Should not affect normal use. And we actually have everything, take picture and test the light. They all seems in good working condition. Door works well. So no problem at second bedroom. Here is the third bedroom. Size-wise, they are fairly identical. They also got ceiling fan as well. They are working in good condition. Window covering all work properly, and the door, everything been tested, no issue here. And as you can see, there's no garbage, no nothing. So this concludes the upstairs inspection. Now let's go into the bath. This is also a full bath in the in the master bedroom. Everything looks nice, clean. And I do believe the hood fan works as well, as you can hear. Again, we do a quick test on the water flurry. And also we do a quick check on the water flush here as well. And as you can see, there's no backup, no problem. Everything is good here. And let's do a quick test on this part. And as you can see, So everything is good. And this is all in good condition. Again, as you can see, no backup, no issue here. So it's all in good condition as well. Thank you very much. And yep, everything is good here. So now let's go downstairs doing the inspection for downstairs. So here is the downstairs. As you can see, they are all been hard floored. It's fully developed. Everything is nice and clean. The rail is pretty solid. We do notice there is a bit of scratch on the wall, not too significant, but worth the note here as well. So let's go into the utility room first. So this is basically the laundry and utility room. As you can see, it's pretty big size. Everything is nice and clean. Here is the closet. Everything is been emptied, pretty clean and nice. So here we have the utility room. Here is the water tank. We did water flush, make sure the what they call the residue, everything is being cleaned up. And here we are going to do the water valve shut off after we finish the inspection. So the note will be made to allow the tenants comes in and make sure turn it on. Other than that, everything else is pretty good. Brand new filter replaced. I think the heater is also replaced as well. There's a few so-called patch paint left behind. Other than that, there are what they call the 4 more 1 year supply of the filter. Make sure everything is good. And this is the filter size. We need to replace as per recommended brand new furnace as well. So this pretty much conclude overall inspection. And also, as you can see, there is a bit leftover of so-called flooring, ceramic tile, so on and so forth. Okay, so this conclude the inspection at the what we call utility room. And here is a section of the washer and dryer. They are in pretty good working condition. Everything is fine. We checked here as well. They are pretty nice and clean, no problem. It's all been checked, pretty good. And here is another storage. So it's pretty good storage area. Here we are having a section again. It is where the electric panel is. There is, as it is, so-called vacuum system. I don't believe they are in working condition. And here is the sump pump. Basically, you can make sure do the test, allow the water being pumped out when needed. This is the utility panel, electric panel. So that's basically conclude the inspection of the utility room. And here we are having another pretty nice big area of storage in the downstairs. And here we just turn the light on. That's basically the open area for downstairs. As you could see, they are pretty good big size. Looks very nice and clean. Fully luxury lino flooring. So again, makes things looks very nice and beautiful. Light works well. ceiling, everything is pretty nice. Here we are having the so-called third full bathroom. This bathroom, we are doing again quick water check. Make sure the water has no backup. While we are doing that, we do the utility check. The medical carbonate, and everything looks pretty good here. No issue. Drawer works good. No problem. So everything is good here, and we do a quick flush test. And the door open close pretty good. No issue here. Again, the water seems flushed very well. There's no problem there either. So as you can see, the water flushed very well. There's no problem there too. I think one last thing we need to check is the ceiling fan. They do works very well. So overall, they are in pretty good condition. And I think this one is pretty solid. And no issue here. We might need a door stopper here, so which we are going to take care of. Overall, this is conclude the inspection of downstairs. Thank you very much.